Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys doing alright. So I'm watching this video and this woman says something that makes me so happy because I kind of figured this thing out a while ago. And that's why I speak to women. That's why I help the widows and the homeless. Because I'm trying to make them aware of their power. So, I'm going to let her talk. I think she's almost getting it. I think the other females are starting to get it. I think that experiment about the monkeys was real. And when one of them figure it out, the rest of them look at them. And then they start doing it. And then other monkeys that are not even on that island, they start getting it. But they never seen those monkeys before. So, my theory of my father definitely put that in, people, because why would he just put that in monkeys? He kind of said you're made of everything.
This is probably the most. This is probably the most that we as humans have been doing the healing work from
Yes.
within. This has been a long time of toxicity and unhealed energies, rebellion, lack of faith, addictions, whatever, illusions, delusions, living in fear. That has been circulating for a long time.
Why?
So
Why? Because of a lack of knowledge. See, we're living in a time where the average person knows a lot more and can do, see things that the average person all those years ago they couldn't. You can know things that other people died. They went 90 years and never knew half the shit you know, and you barely know anything. And that's not a bad thing.
the curse has been lifted, the curse has been broken, the curse of Eve. Speaking
Yes.
about Adam and Eve, and
Yes.
I feel like it's flipped. Initially, Adam was the leading energy. The Most High was consulting with Adam. The Most High created Eve from Adam's rib. It was metaphorical, but what it means is she was created to be by his side and vice versa. But something about that is flipped. And collective has been.
Yes. You know what it is? It's called polarity. See, my father said something that nobody pays attention to, but I do because it teaches me multiple things. See, like I keep saying, one lesson from the Lord is so much that you can spend a lifetime just seeing how it is real and be like, wow, this is crazy. Now, what I mean is, my father said, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Who came first, Adam or Eve? Adam. Who fucked up first? Eve. So that means my daddy is gonna, that means things gotta, if she fucked up first, right? That means she took the lead. Get it? Nah, you don't get it. You don't get it.
Revealing that the feminines or the women have been got decided to come into the energy of being a wife on their own, being a
Yes.
servant of the Most High on their own, submission and surrendering to the Most High on our own.
Didn't Adam have to submit to the Lord on his own? Didn't Adam go through Jedi training? Yes. And then Eve came. You think she was the same age? Cause technically, no, she's not. She was born after him, so she's younger. And then because you're automatically younger and you come, last, that means I know things and you don't. So who's more held responsible for when the team fucks up? The person that doesn't know or the nigga that knew? Oh yeah, my father said you knew. Your ass is mine. Don't blame her. What the fuck do you mean she told you? I told you. See, Adam relinquished his honor. All of his training went right out of the window the day he said, the woman you gave me. You know how fucking disrespectful that is? You're gonna tell the Most High, first of all, you're gonna listen to her, but I trained you. You did good all these years. And you just, and then you're gonna throw in my face that you gave her to me? Like I fucking make mistakes? So it's my fault. That's what you're telling me, Adam. It's my fault. It's her fault, and then it's my fault, but you know better. Oh, I think somebody's got a accountability problem.
And then it's seeming like the masculines are following suit. They knew who we were before we knew who they were, or they've been studying us. They found us or something like that. The situations are kind of different, but the principle still stands. It seems like the curse of Eve or Eve's curse is being lifted.
Why?
Because we are consulting with the Most High before we do anything.
Yes.
Seems like we awakened.
You see, Adam got trained up in the ways of the Most High by himself. The Lord keeps telling everybody, you gotta find me by yourself. The Lord made himself by himself. Jacob found the Lord by himself. Abraham followed the Lord by himself. Moses, you get it? See, our enemies separated us and made you by yourself. And they thought that was the greatest plan in the world. And my father said, you're an idiot. There's nothing you can do that I haven't planned for. So they fell into his trap, subjugated you, and placed you by yourself. And now the best of you will find him. If you look, and when you find him, he's gonna lead you back to Adam.
First, or we've repented first, or we've submitted and surrendered to the Most High first, and naturally that's bringing our kingdom spouse out of the world, out of living fleshly.
Why?
Lacking faith, rebellion. Hierophant, 8 of Swords.
See, she literally speaks for like 2 seconds, but I'm turning this into a fucking lesson. Because I've been waiting to hear somebody say things like this for a while. And it was very cute to see her eyes. Like, you know how you make the thinking eyes? Like you're saying something and you know you gotta say it, but you're thinking, because it's kind of like an epiphany. Now, I learned a long time ago that men are fucking idiots. And they run around and they throw their fucking muscles around, right? And we use words. And it makes us feel things, right? So the head makes us feel real fucking important, right? And we forget how important the body is. We forget, a head without a brain is useless. You're a meathead. You got nothing in there. Get it? Now, if we're the head, what the fuck is Eve? You're gonna say the body, right? Don't we serve more than one purpose for them? Yes. I keep saying it. Women are like our. You know how you have a big brain? And then the subconscious, the small brain? That's what women are. Women are your subconscious brain. You know that nagging fucking thing? See, they turned them into nags. They nag us about the good shit we're supposed to do anyway. Right? Get a job. Why don't you love me? Help me fucking clean this place. Watch your kids. Right? It's not like they're asking you to pick a gun up and blow your own brains out. Well, some of them maybe, but you know what I mean. We're not talking about that. Now, the point of what I'm making is, although men are the leaders, although men have to physically break this world apart to make it what it is, and all that responsibility, right? There's a thing called intuition, and women, like the boogity boogie, she's your witch, she could tell the future, and do. What the fuck do you think men need you for? For that. The woman, you know how you can see what we're doing? You know how you can figure out what we're gonna do? You know how all those magical things you could do? You're supposed to be fucking using that to help us. But your little friends and your fucking girlfriends get in your ear and they make you use your power on us to subdue us. And all these little tricks and all these little games when you can be, leading your man. See, you don't get it. If, take it like this. Why do men do things? Why do we build things? To be comfortable. Why? Because it gets you. Why the fuck do men do things? We do things for you. We created the fucking world for you. You get it? All these things, all of this, the epitome of what it is to be a man is judged by a fucking woman. Yous have so much power, but they took it away from you. Men are only shit because you want shit. You don't believe me? Okay. Think about it like this. Can a man just take sex from you? No. We're not talking about no barbarian shit. We all know whatever, but good men, even the bad men that follow the law, we always have to appease you. We have to look the way it wants. We have to sound the way you want, and all talk and all these things, everything. So if you want good men, then, men would be good. But because they convinced you you want bad men is what you get. Because that's what you accept. Get it? And it's not even let's take the word bad off it. Knowing and not knowing. Do you want to be with a man that knows or doesn't know? Do you want your child to know or not know? You get it? See, because once you get it off yourself and put it right on your daughter or right on your son and say, pop that shit to them. Tell your son he's nothing. And then in the same breath say you're a great parent. You see? I'm not beat for the shenanigans. If women stop, men will stop. Because we're designed to want to be with you. So, when you put the kitty cat away, when you stop desiring Satan instead of, Adam. But Adam's cool again to you. When Adam's enough, you just stop walking by him. You just start realizing Adam needs time to grow, to be cool, to be a man, like his father. See, Satan's all fun in the beginning. And then time passes. And his children are nothing. And you just don't want to be with them anymore. It's not fucking fun being with them anymore, is it? All the games and all the lies. You eventually catch on. You eventually realize it's in this man's nature to be this way. And then you watch TV and you listen to your friends. And they make you believe that it's all men. But no. Some of us learned our lessons, and some of us didn't have to go through it. That's another great thing that the bad guys fucked up on. See, when they separated men from women and made women more aggressive and sexual, that made all of them always go after the older men with things and left a generation, an entire generation of virgins. Do you understand that? This is the first time on the planet, at least in the United States, there's been so many virgin men that are not getting, ready for like a war or something. Like the last time there was a lot of virgin men, it's because, they followed the laws of God. And like that's like, what, 18 something, 19 all the way to fuck back then, So that's a good thing, isn't it? That means there's a lot of men that are not shaped and molded because I keep my eyes open and, them niggas gotta grow up. I'm one of them. But it's hard. We don't have fathers. And not for nothing. You's waking up and, change your mentality and shit. That doesn't change the way you's look and the way you's act. We don't like the things we see. Yous think you's the shit. You think everything you do is sexy. You think it's some of the shit you do is so manly or so lustful that even us would grow tired of you. And you'd be like, see, even them niggas is like that bad too. They don't want to need it. They just use you. No, you made yourself usable and easily to discard. See, the bad guys know it already. So they're going to use you up real fast for your sex and everything. You're boring. You have nothing to really talk about. You can't cook a goddamn thing. He can't learn anything from you. You don't use your womanly intuition to help him grow in his ways. So what the fuck? does he need you for? Once he keeps getting what he gets out of you, it's like, drinking a glass of water. Eventually, it's all gone. It's just the shell, the cup. Get it? That's why my father says, fill yourself up with him. But it's what Adam's job is to pour the light into you. Get it? So the meaning is, when you start going back to the Most High, more men will follow you. Because look at what they do for you now. Jump off bridges, fight each other in Mortal Kombat, fucking betray themselves, sign over fucking their whole fortunes and half of this and all these things men do and just look like it's crazy. Anything to impress you, anything to get you. Men do all these things to get women. I wonder what we would do to get women of God, the Lord, the Most High. I wonder what men would do for that. I wonder.
Fleshly, lacking faith, rebellion. Hierophant, 8 of Swords. Coming into having faith. King of Wands, the Hierophant, confirmation. So I'm about to see. This is beautiful. Thank you, Most High. Most High, please utilize me in these decks of cards to convey any messages that you may have for the collective.
Good looks,
at
daddy.
this time. In
Big
regards
dog.
to Eve's curse being lifted, the curse of Eve being lifted, and the feminine.
Hope you guys have a good morning.
Being the
All love, all praise to the Most High.
Thank you, Most High.